Hello, my name is Nikka. I'm filming today for Heart Alchemy Yoga. We'll be doing a beginner's flow. Let's begin with our legs crossed. If it's uncomfortable to sit with your legs crossed, feel free to just sit on a pillow or a blanket to elevate the hips a little bit to alleviate the tension. Cross the legs softly, align the spine, and gently close the eyes. And just turn your focus inward. Allow yourself to softly begin to scan your inner landscape, setting aside everything outside of the mat and looking within. The easiest way to bring yourself into a space of presence is to simply listen to the breath. Breathing through the nostrils, allow yourself to notice the sound of the breath, perhaps the taste of the breath, the texture and the sensation as it moves in and out of the nostrils, in and out of the lungs. Begin to notice the gentle pause between the inhale and the exhale, and the exhale and the inhale. The moments between this continuous cycle, this circle of breath. Check that the heart is stacked on top of the hips. The crown of the head is reaching up to the sky, and the sits bones are rooting down into the ground. And very slowly, begin to take small circles with the head. Imagine that there's space in your cervical spine, reaching up through the crown of the head, making these circles small, maintaining lots of length in the neck. Softly going one direction and gently rotating to the other. And the head comes back to center. Arms come down at the sides. On an inhale, sweep the fingers up to the sky. And then as you exhale, take a hold of the right wrist and give yourself a side bend. Inhale up to center. And then exhale, taking the left wrist, other side. Inhale, growing tall to center. Exhale, twisting to the left. Take your right hand to your knee. Take the left hand right behind the low back. Inhale to grow taller, making space between the vertebra. And then exhale, root the navel to the spine as you spiral your gaze over the shoulder. And then gently unwind. Hands to the heart, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, arms sweep up. And then twisting to the right, other side. Taking the left hand to the right knee. Taking the right hand right behind the back. Inhale to gather length in the spine. Exhale to draw the navel in and twist a little bit more deeply, wringing ourselves out. And slowly back to center. Hands to the heart. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Hands return to the knees, and from here, slowly begin to take circles with the torso. Circles are so healing and soothing to the body. Just circling any joints is one of the easiest ways to release toxins that we hold in our joints. Circles also symbolize the circle of life that connects us all. Continue your deep breaths and slowly begin to circle in the other direction, as if you're just stirring up space with the torso. Good. And gently come back to center. From here, let's slowly make our way to our hands and our knees, however you need to get there. So, if your knees are tender, feel free to place a blanket beneath the knees. Check that the wrists place right beneath the shoulders, the knees beneath the hips. And from here together, we'll begin with the cat-cow. As you inhale, gently press the belly down, reach the sits bones up, and look forward. Exhale, round the spine to coil inward, expanding the back of the body, shortening the front. Again, inhale, reach the heart forward, expanding. And then exhale, round the spine. See if you can pull the belly button up and under, emptying all of your breath. One more time, everyone. Inhale to open and expand. Exhale to round and coil in. Slowly back to a neutral spine. Draw the toes together, widen the knees, and sink the hips back, lowering the forehead down to the earth. And just rest there. This pose is so healing for our body, nice on your lower back. Feel the earth beneath you. And inhale, slowly return to the hands and knees. So from here, let's extend our right leg back behind us. Look and check that your right toes are pointing down towards the floor, inwardly rotating this leg. And then from there, gather strength in your core as you extend the left arm forward. And if you wiggle and wobble, it's okay. Just keep trying. Spiral your left pinky side to the floor and engage the shoulder into the socket. Draw the low belly up and in. And breathe here. So good for strengthening our core. Good for our back. Inhale to reach. And then exhale. Take the hand to the floor, the knee to the nose as you round the spine. Inhale, extend the leg back and reach. Exhale, round the spine, coiling into your center. One more time. Inhale, reaching the heart forward. Exhale, knee to the nose, and then step your foot all the way through. So if it doesn't go all the way through on its own, you just use the hand to help it forward. From here, softly walk the hands up this right thigh. From here, allow your tailbone to lengthen down, your frontal body, your low belly to lift up, and then the hips softly sink forward. Here we're getting a nice deep stretch through our left psoas, the front of the left hip. On an inhale, extend the arms up to the sky. And exhale, softly take the hands down to the earth. Inhale, slowly reach the right arm up. You might notice your right knee opens to the side. Continue to draw your right knee into the center and squeeze the inner thighs. Twisting is so good for our spine and our digestion, releasing toxins. Inhale, we gather length between the vertebrae. Exhale, we spiral open a little further. Good. From here, scoot your left hand back a few inches and then slowly scoot your right leg back and open it up, finding a nice big stretch. Check that your left knee is underneath the hip, the left hand is under the shoulder. If you want an added challenge, you can try floating your right leg up. Inhale from here. As you exhale, slowly take your right knee to the floor. Carve your right arm underneath you to twist. Lots of twists today. I love twisting. Here we're getting a nice stretch between the shoulder blades, the scapula, where we hold lots of tension. And a few options with this left hand here. You can press it into the floor for some leverage, or you might choose to stretch the arm up to the sky, or maybe even back towards the right hip if that's accessible, but not important if it ever happens. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly unwind. Come back to the hands and knees. And then let's circle our hips. So let the hips reach off to the right, back to the heels, and then over to the left. Again, circling up to the right, to the heels, to the left. One more time. To the right, to the heels, and to the left. Back to center. And we'll do that all on the other side. So, extend the left leg back. Reach the right hand forward. Spiral the right pinky towards the floor. Engage the shoulder to the scapula, the shoulder into the socket. Extend out through your left heel and then draw your belly in. Inhale. Exhale, softly take the right hand to the earth, the left knee to the nose. Inhale, reach this leg back, open the heart. Exhale, coil into the present, into your strength. One more time. Inhale, heart reaches forward. Exhale, round the spine, and then step that foot all the way through. Remembering you can use your hand to help it get there. And then slowly walk the hands up the left thigh. Allow your tailbone to ground down towards the floor, the low belly to lift as you slowly allow the hips to sink forward. Enjoying the stretch through the front of this right hip. On your inhale, sweep the fingers up to the sky. Exhale, slowly let the hands return to the earth. Planting the right hand, gently peel the left arm to the sky, remembering to keep your left knee drawing into your midline. Inhale, let's scoot our right hand back a few inches. And then exhale, slide your left leg back and open. Once again, if you'd like an added challenge, go ahead and float the left foot up. Inhale. Slowly allow the left knee to come to the earth, the left arm to carve underneath you. Exhale. Once again, right arm can reach up to the sky or maybe back for your left hip, or sometimes I like to keep it onto the floor, pressing into the floor. Find what works best for you. Slowly and gently unwind. Plant both palms and let the hips swing to the left, to the heels, to the right, to the left, to the heels, to the right. One more time, to the left, to the heels, to the right. Then from here, let's curl our toes under, walk our hands in, come up to just our knees. If you'd like, place a blanket beneath your knees. Find the knees just hip distance apart, hands at the heart. So from here, we're going to take a very small back bend. It's so important that we keep this pelvis really strong and stable. So once again, tailbone is lengthening down, low belly's pulling up, as if you were pogo vaulting, yeah? Think about your heart reaching up and up to the sky, arching from the upper spine, like a string attached to your sternum, reaching you up. 3 big breaths here. Inhale, slowly come back up. Untuck the toes. Let the hips sink back. Walk the hands out in front of you and rest. Child's pose. Feel free to stay in child's pose as long as you'd like, as well as come on to your back for Shavasana. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.